Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about this breadboard. On Spanish, this is called protoboard, and this is used to perform electrical connections between elements. Usually, we need to connect elements into my digital systems, in this case, my Arduino, and we can do something like this. Yes, I can put my elements inside of this, or I can use this kind of jumpers in order to produce the electrical connections. For example, something like this. Yes, I have my output from the port, and then I connect this to ground, and then I can close the circuit and have my digital output. But actually this is not so good. Actually, if we move this, we can have not proper electrical connections, or maybe the legs of the elements can touch themselves and we can have a shortcut. So this is not the proper way for doing this. The best way for this is using this kind of element, the breadboard. But before we start using the breadboard, I need to explain you how this breadboard works. As you can see, we have some color lines on the edge of this rectangle. These red lines, the blue lines, and we have the same on both sides. So these lines represent electrical connection, and usually we provide electrical power connecting the power source into these connections. That's why usually we have this kind of connection. You see, with this wire I'm connecting the negative part from this side to the negative part of this other side, and the same goes for positive. Positive here goes to positive here. So uh, inside of this, maybe I can show you a picture later. We have some metallic surfaces in this manner that provide electrical connections on all these red connections. So all these little holes on the red line are electrical connected. So if I put this in this hole, anything that I connect in this other side of this jack on this jumper, it's going to be connected with any element connected on the holes in this red line. And the same goes for the blue one. So allow me to show you how this works. I'm going to provide positive connection on this red line of my breadboard from my positive connection from the Arduino. If you check, we have 5 volts connection. Let me adjust the focus of my camera so you might be able to see. Yes, this is it. You see, I have the 5 volts connection here. So I'm going to use that 5 volts connection to provide 5 volts connection in all this red line, all this line. So I put my 5 volts connection into the red line, that's it. And then I'm going to use this LED to produce the electrical connection. So remember that we need to limitate the current through the LED. So I'm going to provide a resistance between the electrical connection and my LED. So this is it. And as I told you, positive, it's the long leg of the LED. So this one, it's positive. I hope maybe it's not so clear. Maybe if I do something like this. This one, it's the long one. So this is positive. And then negative goes to the negative connection of my Arduino. In this case, it's GND. It's just next to the 5 volts connection. You will see the GND. So I'm going to provide electrical connection, and that's it. Now, if you see, if I put this in this connection, in this red line, I have, sorry, it has to be my mistake, that it has to be, no, it's correct. Why this is not working? Let me do it again. That's it. Maybe there was a mistake in, it was not touching properly, but that's it. And you see, when I connect 5 volts from my Arduino card into my breadboard, any hole from this red line is electrical connected. So yeah, I choose this, all the holes in the red line is going to have 5 volts power. So check, I can connect in any of them and I have 5 volts. If I connect to the blue ones, there is no electrical connection and nothing happens. And the same goes for these all these holes. I don't have any electrical connection on them. So thanks to this red wire, I have electrical connection from this point to all this line. So now I have 5 volts here and here and here and so on. You see? And the same goes for the blue ones. Usually you use the blue ones to provide negative connection. But right now I just want to show you that we have exactly the same phenomena from the red line and the blue line. So I'm going to connect this element with my blue line, and see, if I put it again on the red line, I don't have power anymore. But if I put this on the blue one, I have power anymore. And again, thanks to this black wire, I have negative connection here in the wire and in any hole along the blue line. Correct? So I have electrical connection in this manner on the edges of my breadboard. Now, the center part of the breadboard, the lines are electrical connected in this manner. Yes, they are perpendicular to the edge lines. And as you can see, I used this black connection, this black wire, to have electrical connection from the blue line to this hole. And as I told you, I have electrical connection in all this line. So thanks to this wire, I have electrical connection here, 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 and here. So let me show you. I have positive, 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 positive. If I connect here, I don't have electrical connection. So this is independent from this line. And also, this side it's independent from this other side. So I am in the same line, but we are on the other side. And as you can see, I don't have electrical connection. If I want to provide electrical connection, then I need to connect something here and something here. And now, thanks to this wire, I have electrical connection, and that's it. You see? So, the way breadboard works, it provides electrical connection on all these red and blue lines. All the lines on the edge are electrical connected, but we have independence from this side to this side, so we need to provide this connection. Sorry. And in the center part of the breadboard, we have electrical connection in this manner. Correct? And this side of the breadboard, it's independent from this side of the breadboard. And I hope this is all that you need to use the breadboard.